Lester Blackiston by William Kendrick, 1961. Yards at the Main Street Station, 1979, Bill Amlin. Corner of Franklin and 17th Streets, Richmond, Virginia, 1979, Bill Amlin. View through studio window, corner of Franklin and 17th Street, 1980, Bill Amlin. Main Street Station, Richmond, Virginia, 1980, Amlin. View through a window at Huntley, 1984, Bill Amlin. Our House at Huntley, 1978, Amlin. Landscape with cotton balls, irises, and distant house, Huntley Farm, Fairfax County, Virginia, 1976, Amlin. Plants on windowsill, Huntley Farm, Fairfax County, Virginia, 1982, Amlin. Hedge apples, Bill Amlin. Self-portrait, Bill Amlin. Maria, 1973, Amlin. I know. Glass vase with yellow roses by window, 1977, Amlin. Portrait of Lester Blackiston, 1988, Amlin. Peacock's Coal Truck, 1977, Amlin. Great Falls, 1978, Amlin. Still Life with Coffee Set, 1981, Amlin. Night Scene at 17th Street Farmers Market, Richmond, Virginia, 1984, Richard Lee Bland. Portrait of Lester Blackiston, 1985, Richard Bland. Joe Facetta, 2009, Farmville, Virginia. And this is Sandy
Bennett. Blackiston Bennett.
Sandy Blackiston Bennett, Lester's beautiful daughter.
Thank you.
And where did you come here from?
We came from north of Atlanta, Georgia,
Okay, and
where I stay with all my family.
And you drove?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
With my mom, my sister, my daughter, and 2 grandchildren.
And how long did it take?
9 hours.
Wow. Portrait of Lester Blackiston, 1966, Art Kimberly. Family home, 822 Walpole Street, Richmond, Virginia, 1977, William Fletcher Jones. Main Street Station, Richmond, 1988, Jones. Italy, City Street with parked cars, 1977, William Fletcher Jones. Italy, City Rooftops, 1977, Jones. Abstraction with rectangular forms, 1977, William Fletcher Jones. He was prolific. Still Life with white paneled wall, 1975, Jones. Gladiolas and black-eyed Susans in vase. No date, Jones. Pot of Begonias, 1978, William Fletcher Jones. Still Life with Paintbrushes, 1986, Jones. Still Life with Yellow Flowers and a Blue Vase, Shiva and Toy Cars, 1984, Jones. Still Life with Hookah, 1984, Jones. Still Life with Toy Rabbits, 1987, Jones. Portrait of Lily Blackiston, 1985, Phyllis Biddle. Lester, 1988, Jones. Self-portrait drinking, 1977. Self-portrait drinking, 1977, Jones. Still Life with Flowers and Pictures, 1984, Jones. Still life with flowers and landscape painting, 1984. Jones.
And the history of those, I was working with Ed Peters and Richard Bunny. Well, this photo's Ed Peters.
Oh, hello, Miss Janie Peters.
Hi, Miss Blackiston, whatever your new name is.
Betsy.
Lake Nemai Revisited, 1984-85. Eddie Peters.
Well, she was gonna, this would be the time.
Lake Nemai, 1984-85. Yeah.
I'll just talk to the girl, because Paul Henry, who was gonna do it.
Diana Series, 4 Blue Dots, 1984.
I think he just schmoozed good. And the other guy.
Diana Series,
I
3
think
Brown Dots,
Charles
1984. Eddie Peters. I'm about ready for another beer.
I didn't even get them yet. Just had a picture of me looking at that picture with that.
And beside Lester? Extreme Personalities, Elegant Paintings, works from the Lester Blackiston collection, and here's Sandy Bennett, Lester's daughter.
One and only. The unknown child.
A little more beautiful than Lester, but you know, we can't have everything. And your name is
Heidi,
Heidi, and
Yes.
you are Lester's granddaughter.
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 This is Rayleigh. This is her.
Rayleigh?
Rayleigh.
R-A-I-L-E-Y?
R-A-L-E-Y.
R-A-L-E-Y, Rayleigh, and you're Lester's great-granddaughter.
Great granddaughter.
Wow. You know, you have a little bit of your great-grandfather in your appearance. You know, there's something about you that looks like, well, all of you,
And
really.
she's the artist in our family.
Okay. And this is Davy with the pseudo-mohawk.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Yes,
And this is another one of Lester's great-grandson.
that's right.
And I bet you like to fish, don't you? And I bet you like to chase frogs and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. You're gonna take after the good side of your great-grandfather.
He was a big fisherman, right?
And this is Lester's wife, Betsy. Wife, Betsy.
This is a fallout.
And this is Norman Lassiter, who was infamous for silk screening for Andy Warhol in New York City. And, boy, what a character this guy is. Come on. And this is Shelby Jean, who is also an infamous village character, who has, gosh, if we could really record the minds and memories of some of these people, I mean, we would have
A hodgepodge.
a mythology, a hodgepodge mythology. This,
I don't want to be in the same picture with him.
I used to live with Lester, as a matter of fact.
Well, next to him.
Next to him, not with him.
across from Monroe Park, across Belvedere Street from Monroe Park.
No, from Franklin Street.
He had a carriage house behind.
Carriage house behind
Okay.
400 West Franklin.
And Russell Davis is the only man I know that actually converted a school bus into a moving plant factory.
Good, brother.
I'm doing well.
Good, good.
And this is Alvin Wayne Farmer, a road from out on Rid Road Lane in Chesterfield County.
And look at you, Edward Peters.
And this is a Dimple Darling that he's managed to hang on to for so long.
You work for Virginia Power.
And here comes Robbie Ellison, and somebody that looks familiar, but I forget. Oh my gosh, it's Bill William Kendrick and his preacher wife.
How you doing?
Hey there.
It's good to see you, Eddie.
Yeah.
It's been an awful long time. Hi, Eddie. Yeah.
Hey Mara, hey Harry.
Filming?
It's Mara McKay and Harry Farmer, and it seems like I get to see these people about every 2 years at an exhibit somewhere. And here comes Joshua Hatcher. Enter, sir. Welcome. And Jan and John. Hey, John. Hey, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You look great.
I feel good.
Good.
Sharon Jones.
Sharon Jones. Gosh, I remember you.
You don't remember me.
If I'm your wife, that makes Eddie your son too.
Yeah, right. Weren't you Jones's wildest one?
I was Jones's wife.
Here's my grandson.
Hi, how are you doing?
Evan. I'm your other empire.
Empire.
But you were so small when I saw you last.
How are you? How are you doing? Hi, Evan.
Joshua's there now.
You know, there been some wonderful reports last year that were absolutely brilliant. They were very deep and very,
They weren't together.
And this,
They were
this
like
rogue, his
pretty far
name
away.
is Sean, and the woman that he's trying to flirt with here
Yeah,
is my one true love, Georgia Myers.
unsuccessfully, I must
Let me
say.
get this.
Georgia told me a story where you had
Off this whole time.
And this is Nathan Motley,
That would be
what do you call him?
the roommate that we want to kill.
Nathan Motley, the roommate that Georgia wants to kill from Cherry Street, not Cherry,
Pine Street.
Pine Street and Oregon Hill.
Yeah, he just came for the hors d'oeuvres.
Nathan doesn't miss an opening. Nathan is a fine painter who paints on wood in the famous 1960s Fan District tradition. Bill Emlon, William S. Seward, Richard Lee Bland, and girlfriend. Sam Forrest. Sam Forrest, a rural traveler, Chinese man who occasionally catches a ride on the Gulf Current on a rowboat.
This is Eddie Peters. Now he's
Well, I mean, everybody that came out of the village.
Lester designated him to.
started.
Yeah, right. Yeah, with Ken. Ken and I was in the same group.
Oh, I know. Oh, I brought it. Last row was the mirror. I There is some others around.
That's where we had a freight shop up there, and one day we were sitting there.
That's where he had produced a lot of very charming.
Some guy was going to develop, some developer was going to put an airport on the place. Luckily he didn't. It's still there.
When you say I'll hold this picture for you.
Tanner. I called him up and I said, Tanner, please,
You found mommy?
if we start the sailboat, we're all over the road.
Uh-oh. Hola. Konnichiwa. I'm Jan, Eddie's sister. How are you?
I'm doing fine. And yourself?
Good. It's nice to see you here, and you were very instrumental in making this happen.
You kind of put a couple words in.
Yeah, that's great. Have you been here for a while?
What's that?
Have you been here for a while?
I think we arrived right at 5.
Okay.
We have the Sharon Hill taxi service.
Okay.
Walter. I can't think of his name. And Amlong and Sue, whatever. They got married. Everybody gets married. Who can keep up with the names?
Right. It's a great show.
I think it's
really. They've done a really nice job restoring the paintings too.
It's really a nice tribute.
Yeah.
And Amlong said to me, "Yeah, but all this." And I said, "But wait, Bill. Look at the bottom line. This is your work. You're just so damn lucky to have someone, whether by crook or whatever, who saw you." And wait, let me correct myself. Not Amlong's work. BK and Jones' work. All are my dear friends. Jonathan both happens to like Amlong's work a lot.
Yeah.
But what a tribute to our friends.
It really is. The whole group, and they all influenced each other.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It influenced me as a sculptor.
Right. Do you have some exciting work going on right now?
I'm working all the time. I'm going to Mexico next year to cast some stone carves or stone carving in Zapotec, India. I've already set that up. It's only happening.
Well, I hope you'll keep me on your mailing list for when you have shows, because I loved seeing your work last year.
I will do it. And hasta banana.
It's on the inside. This party's going to be over in 20 minutes, and I want to be here when it's over. Listen to me. Nice.
his friend. But he'll take you for a walk at our house tomorrow, I bet.
Walk outside.
He wants to go for a walk outside. He does. Alright, I better chase him. Do you remember Richard? Can you say hi to Richard? Right here. Let's introduce you. Come here.
I try to, type and that doesn't go anywhere. And it looks like it is. It could very well be painting, and I have to fully give everything over to the Lord before He will give that ability, and with a meaning, with a significance that will be able to minister to the secular world and possibly to the assemblies that represent Christ. I have to really kind of understand where I am in position to, say, denominational churches. I understand where I am in that relationship. Because you have to be protected. There's a lot of...
Just go on and on and on, and it's like I'm amazed. The antithesis of this thing is they had a coffee klatch at Cary. Magic Mike Morchower, he's there. Joe Higgins, and like several other degrees of pirates. I've become a fixture. I got nothing to do. Go over there 8 o'clock in the morning. Finally, Joe.
I don't know what the heck happened.
Thank you for foraging.
To say something nice. It's not a still photograph.
Sex and money.
What do you guys think of the show and the paintings?
It's a magical show.
Yeah, my hat's off to Ed Peters.
It's a world event, world-class event.
Did you read what Johnson Bowles wrote on all these?
Say again?
Did you read what Johnson Bowles wrote about the show?
But she read it.
Oh my gosh, she did such a great job. She did a great job of capturing kind of the heart of this group and each character.
She read it all. She told us there. I'm dyslexic. I don't read well. Is she still photographed?
I think so.
It's like taking a movie and still.
It is a great show. I'm very pleased.
Can we sit down now?
You may do whatever you want.
Anyway, I'm going to get the rest of my
Joe, give me and Bobby Ransom. How about me and Bobby Ransom?
Hi.
Give me and Bobby Ransom.
Bobby Ransom?
We were sweet as an old in the old world.
I think you're still sweeties.
We're still sweet.
Actually, that reminds me of a photograph I saw of Bill Jones and maybe Robert Anlong kissing, their tongues out.
We can kiss. You want us to kiss too? Hey, you've been invited to the party? Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Hey, I have a question.
See you there.
Okay, Robert Anlong, who is he? Because I'd like to...
Der Hohn und Wälder schon steigen im Amlong's got more.
Where is he?
He's got more work than anybody else.
Is he here? What does he look like?
Old looking, puffed up, drink a lot of wine.
Is he thin or big?
Big as me.
But you're small.
I have lost 20 pounds.
I can tell. Okay, I'm gonna go try to...
Gray hair right
That's
there.
Robert Anlong. Okay.
Bill Amlong.
Bill, right. I'm sorry.
Telling me he looks kind of something manly. God damn, I like to get you in the bed.
Okay.
Touch it as I go by in the morning on the way to bed. Yeah, has it been that long? 73. I know this book made. That's not much. No, it's not.
picture. Eddie Peters' sister.
Eddie Peters' sister.
And I met you at Rubens at a show he had
His
last
beautiful
year.
sister. Yeah, I remember you.
It's nice to see you again. The show is great.
Oh, thank you.
And you have some really amazing paintings here.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? I'm amazed.
When was the last time you saw them?
Over 20 years ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And did you see them before today?
No.
Wow.
You got me on film?
I do. This is Eddie's camera.
Eddie?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen him before today.
So,
In a long time.
are you still painting?
Eddie, you got a beautiful daughter, beautiful sister.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I can say thank you because I'm the only sister.
I'm still painting. I just, I got to get my eyes checked out so I can see better.
Yeah. Well, of these paintings, are there any particular stories related to them?
You're right, it doesn't look like there is.
Well, this one in particular, he stole from me.
You always signed it real neat.
He signed it. He signed it for me.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting.
It was never finished. The painting was. You stole it before it was even finished. That's pretty bad.
What's here?
Yeah, well, he bought. Put it this way. He bought about 8 paintings from me in the period of 50 years that I knew him. Close to 50 years, 45 years. He didn't pay no more than $100 a painting. Cash on the dollar head, which is cash, immediate cash, and the rest of them were stolen. And I heard he stole a whole lot more. And I had a whole lot more. And I don't know where they are. You know, I was always moving around. I moved around. And he helped me move. He helped me move here and helped me move. I was moving around a lot.
You don't want to be on the camera, do you?
Not really.
Okay. Well, it's a really nice collection that's here.
But anyway, as I moved around, he stole me a big box. He stole a big box out of me.
Right.
That's how he got it. I'd store them someplace, and he somebody got him, and you're moving him, you got a whole lot of furniture, you got a whole lot of junk, you got kitchenware, you got this and that, and your bathroom stuff, all your linen, and you got your paintings. The paintings all of a sudden would disappear.
Well,
they're nicer, aren't they?
they're really nice.
The way I look at it. They said that at least he had the incentive to put him in. He saw that he had the vision to see what they were doing. And at least they put him in one spot. And I thank him for that. They could have been scattered all over the countryside.
Well, and I don't know if you know this, but you probably do, that there were places in Richmond that wanted certain pieces. The Virginia Museum, VCU, they wanted, or U of R, they wanted a couple of pieces, and Lester was very committed to keeping it all together. He wanted the whole collection together, all of yours together, all of those, and your whole group together. And Longwood, yes, he didn't want it split up because he wanted this whole group kept together because of who you guys are, who you were. And so Longwood wanted the whole collection.
Oh, you're right.
Well,
poor old Lester. I kind of wish he was here in a way. I really do.
I know.
I wouldn't even kick his ass.
Well, he is here in a lot of ways. ways. A lot of ways. And who is this gentleman over here? I recognize him too.
That's Ken McCart.
Okay.
He was a printmaker in Richmond.
Okay.
Friend of Peacock.
Okay. Hi there.
Hi.
Nut cake.
Well, you look great.
Oh, you do?
Like, you must be enjoying life.
You know, I'm enjoying life, and I'm also, you know, for my age, I don't have any health problems.
That is great. How old are you?
71. That ain't too bad. I know a lot of people are younger than me that are.
I was gonna say I would have guessed early 60s.
Ready to kick the bucket. I'm not ready to kick the bucket yet.
Well, then don't. Keep on living.
You still got me on that camera, don't you?
I do. I'll turn it off now. No.
Eddie don't let you see me no more.
Okay.
I do realize that, you know, Eddie brought a whole lot of this stuff together with Lester. And it was really nice of Eddie to get. It was nice of Eddie Peters to bring this shit together.
Well, I think he too really cared that, you know, that it all be preserved.
And by the way, I like Eddie's work back in here. It's nice. I'd like to see more of it. I really would. Looks good.
Well, I have a few pieces. You should come over and visit. I'll show you the ones I have.
Oh my God. At least 30 years. This is my wife, Lorinda.
Hi, nice
Lorinda,
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Bill Kendrick. There's my BK. That's my wife.
Thank you so much.
I'm Jan. I'm Mrs. Kendrick.
You said I offered her money, but she wouldn't take it. Pay my child support. How many children we have?
We have 3.
Yes, I can tell. I was in the village 2 days ago.
Really?
I've been there
But this isn't the real village.
years.
This is the faux village.
Where do you live
Well,
now?
it's right across the street.
Right.
But it has the same atmosphere.
Does it
As soon as
really?
we walk in, this lady in a black hat says, she's saying,
Sorry, I was right in your way. Are you related to Bill? Well, he is. I'll have to get you on here too. What's your name?
Shoshana. This is my husband, Goodwill.
Hi, I'm Jan. I'm Eddie Peter's sister.
Oh, okay.
So, and my older brother Bert and Eddie both were friends with your father. So I grew up from the time I was young, seeing your dad's paintings. And my brother Bert had this painting of Petrushka in his house. That, I mean, from the time I was little, I was just mesmerized by that painting. So.
You weren't scared.
What?
You weren't scared.
Yeah.
A lot of children were scared.
No, I was just mesmerized by how real it looked, and I don't know, it was really interesting. And then to meet your father later was so interesting because I had this whole idea of him.
We just saw the painting that your brother donated to Longwood.
Yes.
That's in 1960.
Yeah, that was a great painting. And I was going to ask your dad too, had he seen these paintings of his anytime recently, or have they been kind of in the warehouse in Chaco Bottom for years and years?
I think he's seen them recently.
I mean, that's really cool. Your dad is very talented.
I admire him.
And do you have a creative outlet like that? Are you artistic?
Right.
Yeah. What do you do?
I do a lot of interior decorative work, but I study painting as well. So I love his work.
Yeah. Very, very talented. I saw a show of his, I think last year at First Fridays, which was very impressive. It was nice to kind of see the whole grouping there together. Now, what about you?
I'm not an artist, I'm just learning.
And is there something you gravitate towards? Some kind of expression?
Music.
Music.
Singing. That's my
program all to come to an exhibition like this and see the artwork, you know.
The best experience you can do is to walk in a museum or to show him a paintings, and it will tell you everything about the painter, and because you know so much history and even the life of the artist that makes everything's living for me.
Right. That's great. Yeah. That's very interesting. I've had that experience with people before too. I mean, Eddie's that way. Yeah. Very interesting to hear. I mean, they have so much history and they tie it to so many other things.
And then when they are passionate about something, they communicate that. So
yeah.
Are you in the arts, so to speak?
I'm not. I think of myself as an oil painter though, even though I don't really oil paint right now. I've dabbled in it, but I'm so busy with children and life, so it's something I really do think of myself that way, and I take photographs to paint, thinking at another phase of life I will do that. But I really need to find a window of time now. But yeah, I mean, I do photograph things. I always look at things in nature, thinking, oh, how would I paint that? So, yeah, well, it's very nice to meet both of you. Bye.
Just to be a minister, you don't have to have the experience. You just want to study theology. It's a job. And I was so shocked. So, so I'm shopping around. I met Daddy and Mara, and things started happening. We lived in England, France, Israel, Morocco. I mean, always related to the gospel. Because you just had to do it. Yeah. I wanted to paint pictures. But somehow you'd end up in a situation where I was looking up missionaries in Morocco to talk to them. I said, how do you do this in a Muslim country? It was crazy. But
well, I just wanted you to know that you influenced my decision to follow Jesus. That's right. Because I figured you probably didn't. And I asked both Eddie and Bert to pass it along to you at some point. Obviously, didn't get to you.
Well, I appreciate you telling me that. That's wonderful. He's a brother in the Lord. Absolutely. Well, my son-in-law studied to be a priest. Okay. And he gave me this. But she told me I didn't want to ask me questions.
Several years ago, we bought a Richmond.
Many years. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you guys?
Nice to see you.
Good. I have Eddie's camera, so I'm videotaping people here, but I have to give you guys hugs. You guys look great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Always good to see
Hi
you.
there. Good to see you. How's life been?
Sweet. We screwed up and got here 2 hours late, though.
We were aiming for the 7 o'clock.
Oh, no.
You're no wrong.
Well, you have time to look around and be part of the group, and then there's an after gathering.
As I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, but I know all the pictures well because I photographed them all to document them as we were packing them and all that
I remember
stuff.
that.
But
You're part of that
course,
process.
They were so dirty.
I know, they look entirely different, don't they?
Entirely different. Yes, I'm saying. Look at these things. Look at those colors.
I'm just going to say for the record, this is my favorite couple I know. They have such style, and they're both so sweet. They just exude good energy.
What else did you find out about him? はい、スペイン語を話します。いつスペイン語を勉強しましたか？
I studied it in high school, but I spoke a little before.
Oh, so you're pretty good. Good. So total you studied Spanish like 5 or 6 years?